Ever found yourself scrolling through social media, admiring some of the absolutely stunning photography, and then inevitably you hear, "You need this new lens," or "This camera changed my life"? Suddenly, your perfectly capable gear feels inadequate. It's like your old trusty camera just whispered, "Am I a joke to you?" It begs the question, doesn't it? Are these photography gear influencers truly providing honest, unbiased reviews, or have they simply become the modern day infomercials, just in shinier, more aesthetically pleasing digital form, constantly enticing us to buy equipment we probably don't need? And I'm guilty of this. Today, we're diving deep into the pixelated world of photography gear gurus to figure out how to tell the difference between genuine advice and very clever sales pitches. The rise of the gear influencer. Remember the good old days when advertising was just advertising? Now it's all about authenticity and relatability. Brands realize that we're more likely to trust someone who seems like one of us rather than a polished corporate ad. So enter the gear influencer. They showed us new products, demonstrated features, and even built communities. On the surface, it really felt like a breath of fresh air. Finally, someone speaking our language, right? But then a subtle, insidious message starts creeping in. Better gear equals better photos. Suddenly, your creative eye, your understanding of light, your composition skills, they all take a back seat to the latest megapixel count or f1.2 aperture. It's the myth that expensive equipment is the secret sauce to great photography. Spoiler alert, it's really not. Your creativity and technique are the real superstars here. This constant drumbeat of upgrade, upgrade, upgrade often leads to something we lovingly call gear acquisition syndrome, or G.A.S. It's that insatiable, almost primal urge to buy new photography equipment even when your current kit works perfectly fine. It's like being perpetually stuck in a digital shopping cart. Now, if you want a deeper dive into the glorious affliction that is G.A.S, I actually made a whole video about it, linked in the description below. The real trick is figuring out if you genuinely need a tool for a specific problem, or if you just want the shiny new thing because someone on YouTube made it look irresistible. Now, let's talk about how the sausage is made, or rather, how the gear review is paid for. First up, affiliate links. These are those handy little links in the descriptions that when you click and buy, the influencer gets a small commission. The price is still the same, it's just they get a commission out of it. Think of it as a digital finder's fee. There's sponsor content, direct payments from brands for a dedicated video or post. Sometimes it's just free gear. They send a product hoping for a positive review. And finally, the big leagues, brand ambassadorships, where influencers are paid to exclusively promote a particular brand long term. Now about that free gear. I was once offered a pair of headphones for a video review. Sounds great, right? Except the company wanted to see the video before I posted it. And yeah, that's a very hard pass for me. I refused it immediately, didn't even think about it. Getting free gear doesn't automatically mean you'll favor it, but giving the brand editorial control, that's a red flag waving in a hurricane. On the flip side, I did a few reviews for the film emulation software Dehancer earlier this year. I was genuinely interested in their product long before they even contacted me. They gave me full licenses, and I did a thorough review of each one. They had zero control over what I said, and they never saw the videos before I hit publish. I still use their products regularly to this day. They were really great to work with, and I truly do recommend the app. You can find links to those videos in the description below, along with a discount code. The real transparency issue boils down to this. Are those ad or sponsor disclosures clear enough? And does compensation, no matter how it's structured, inherently bias a review? It's a delicate dance between subtle persuasion and an overt sales pitch. Red flags, how to spot a digital infomercial. So how do you spot a digital infomercial out in the wild? Keep an eye out for these red flags. Overly positive reviews. If a review sounds like they just won the lottery and the lottery prize was this specific lens with absolutely no cons or drawbacks mentioned, be very suspicious. Nothing is perfect, not even that lens. Lack of comparisons. If they don't compare the product fairly to its competitors or alternatives, or just declare it as the best ever without context, why compare when you can just declare it, right? Focusing on specs over practical use. They're obsessed with the technical jargon and numbers, but offers zero real-world examples of how it actually improves your photography. Because 120 megapixels will definitely fix your blurry vacation photos, obviously. High-pressure sales tactics. Urgency, limited time offers, or implying you'll be left behind in the dust if you don't buy this right now. Lack of diverse perspectives. If an influencer only ever praises one brand or type of gear, it might be a sign they're wearing branded underwear and getting paid for it as well. So take this red flag with a pixel of salt. Side note, keep in mind many photographers are loyal to one brand, especially their cameras or lens ecosystems. I absolutely love Canon cameras and constantly praise them. I did a video about Canon, which is linked in the description below, okay? But Canon has not offered me anything as of yet. Canon, this changed my photography forever. Exaggerated claims that appeal to your emotions and not your logic. Spoiler alert, it probably didn't change their photography forever. The impact on the consumer. The impact of falling for the hype can be significant. I am so guilty, very, very guilty of this. Your wallet weeps, first of all, from the financial burden of constantly upgrading. Then comes the disappointment when that magic piece of gear doesn't magically make you Annie Leibovitz. And perhaps most importantly, it's a distraction. Focusing on gear can pull you away from what truly matters. Developing your actual photography skills and finding your unique artistic voice. Plus, let's not forget the environmental impact of all that unnecessary consumerism in the landfills once you don't like it anymore. How to be a savvy photography gear consumer. So, how do you navigate this landscape? Be a savvy consumer. Cross-reference. Don't put all your pixels in one basket. Always, always, always watch or read multiple reviews from different sources. other influencers, professional reviewers, user forums, Facebook groups. But again, be wary of those too. Look for long-term reviews. See if the gear still sparkles after the honeymoon phase. How does it hold up after months or even years of actual use? Rent before you buy. For expensive items, rent them. Test them in your own workflow, in your own hands before committing. Your credit card will thank you, and your wife or husband. Define your needs. Before you even look at a review, ask yourself, what specific problem am I trying to solve with new gear? What do I actually need? Prioritize skills. Remember, investing in workshops, online courses, or simply dedicating more time to practice will almost always yield greater returns than buying that next shiny object. Now, don't get me wrong here, okay? I would love to be at a point in my YouTube career where companies are sending me free gear in return for a video review. Trust me, my wife would be very grateful as well, and so would our bank account. But I will not sell my soul to the gear devil just to get free stuff. Ultimately, not all gear influencers are out to scam you. Many genuinely love what they do and want to share their passion. But it's absolutely crucial to approach their content with a critical, discerning eye. Empower yourself to make informed decisions based on your own needs and thorough research, not just the latest hype. Because at the end of the day, the best gear is the one you have, and the best influence, or I should say, the best investment is the one that can make an improvement in your skills. Take care, everyone.